Okay, so welcome to Banjo Tooie, episode 9, and yes, I'm back, right? And I've switched my desk around now, so you can see, look, I've even put Banjo Tooie, Banjo Kazooie, and my Banjo Kazooie failure there, and I've got something to show before I start this, and something to say, which, the one thing I've got to say is very annoying, right? Well, anyway, I went to CEX, you know, the place where you can buy games, and I wanted to get a Rumble pack, you know, for this. I don't know if it works. This is official. I just want to know if it works when it's on the PC, you know, PC adapter. If not, I'll just keep it just to, you know, play N64. But it didn't. They said it in stock online, in stock in the store, and when it wasn't there. All right, but I bought this, right, and this is good, right, and it's an N64 game. It is Ocarina of Time, right, and I had this before. I bought it from the same shop before. I just sold when my N64 broke. You know, the power pack broke in like 2018. And I just, you know, I thought, oh, fuck it, I'm selling it. But, you know, I got it back now. And I will have a playthrough on that game in the future, yes. Alright, I'm going to pour myself some sparkling water, some ice-cold sparkling water. Then we're going to get into this, right? And this one, we're back in Pterodactyl Land. Now, I apologize. Alright, I apologize for making the last episode so bad, right? I tell you what, but if you sat through it, this one's going to be a lot better, right? This one's going to be a lot better. So there we go. Let's chuck the bottle over there. And let's get straight into this episode. Do anyone like sparkling water? Is nice, isn't it? Alright, let's just get in. Let's get in, right? So, let's have a look what we're on, right? So, 9 hours, 41 minutes, 44 seconds, and 37 jiggies. Now, we're not even halfway yet, right? And today is the 21st of October, right? I've done a double up. I like edited both videos, one last night, the one, well, actually it would be early hours in the morning, the one, and then one earlier. And I got them, I've uploaded them both on the exact same day, episode 7 and 8. Like, you know, I'm gonna have to start doing that. But I will make them as entertaining as possible now, these upcoming releases. Right. I think, right, do you know this with this note on top? I think you can actually do this. I remember trying it, right? When, like I said the other day, I've only come on here once to get a thumbnail. And that was, when was that? That was for the Jolly Roger Lagoon episode 5. I did try that. I was like, oh yeah, didn't think of that. And yeah, that's how you do it, right? There is one thing I do want to try first before we go anywhere, right? And it is, I don't even think you can get back there like this. I think you've got to go there. It's back in Spiral Mountain, okay? And I know I told you I was keeping this for later in the game, but I remembered I was watching my brother play downstairs. I know everything here, right? I know every single thing here. I've done it ages ago. But I was watching him play, and I remembered, right, he got the, I'll show you now, right? I'll show you. No spoilers, I'll just show you, right? And, well, yeah. And this is not going to be a waste of time anyway, because it's progress towards the game, isn't it? So, I just want to speak to Bottles first. You know, I missed him. Which ability would you like to know more about? None, because we know. But it's cool that you can still talk to Bottles, I guess. Alright. I believe there's nothing down here. But look, that's cool, isn't it? That's where Grunty fell. That is very cool. Wait, see that there? Right, that's probably where, where Grunty was throwing all them fucking spells. That's where they've just went the wrong way, probably, wasn't it, when she was chasing Mumbo? Actually, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, like, how didn't she, you know, how didn't one of those spells actually, like, you know when she was, like, missing Mumbo, wouldn't they have hit Banjo's house? Okay, right. I know what to do down here anyway. There is a boulder by here. Yep. This ball's still blinking on the floor. Okay, I was knocked off the barbecue and ended up under this rather weighty boulder. Please get rid of it. I can hardly breathe. So this is the goldfish from Banjo's house. Oh, it's so much better. Shouldn't you be in the water where it's safer? You're right. I'll probably dry up and die if I don't get back to the moat around the Spiral Mountain soon. I suppose you'll be wanting to carry then. Well, I'd walk it in myself, but we goldfish are a little disadvantaged in the leg department. Good old Ray humor. Right. So we're going to take Mr. Goldfish back in here and let's see what happens. There we go. Okay. Thanks, guys. Perhaps these extra bubbles may be of some use. Bubbles! We want at least a G. Sorry, I'm all out of those. Wait, I'm all out of those. So he's like saying that he's indicating that he used to have jiggies. But there we go. It says if we press X and B and A together, you can swim faster. And look at that, right? And you know what? On that boss fight we was doing the other day, 100% we would have succeeded. Right, I'm gonna say now, we would have 100% succeeded if we had that. Because that's all we lacked. If we could just avoid those attacks, we would have easily done it. Right? You probably don't even need the submarine. Okay. Right, okay. I believe you can't even get over there. That just looks like too big of a jump, to be honest now. Yep. Right, but there is many things around you. First off, we want to get down into this tunnel. Oh, it's just for a ginger though. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, I know where the things are around here, but I can't remember what's here. I'm just assuming it's going to be honeycombs, Cheetos, and gingers and things like that. And I think there's one of those N64 cartridges somewhere. Where does this take us to? Cheeto page, yeah. Right, I think there's one of those N64 cartridges lying around somewhere, and I think you need the wings to go and get it. So, okay, we've got full ability on that now. Let's go and use the wings. I believe there's nothing in Banjo's house. I think it's just empty. I don't even think... Have we been back in there since? Well, anyway, I do believe it's just empty. And there's nothing left there. But I'll have a look in a minute. Now, I know a lot of this episode is going to be... Like, all the time's going to be consumed. Maybe like 20 minutes going to be consumed by it, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm alright with it. Alright, so there's an area up there. I know this is cool. Does anyone else think this is cool? The fact that they just, added this into the game, I think is cool. But I feel like I wish there was more to do in Sparrow Mountain. I love Sparrow Mountain, and as you can see in there is an N64 cartridge. Yay! I love N64 games. I tell you what. Is actually the best console I've ever made. I'm not even sure if this is the right way though. This might just be the seer. I'm not sure you can get in there, to be honest. This way. Well, you must be able to, right? So what we are going to do is shoot that with a grenade right now. Unless you can go back here, which you can't. I'm pretty certain something must break then. So if we use grenade eggs... I can't remember. I used to think this was really easy to do, so I'm not really sure what you have to do. But let's have a look around. Is there an entrance? Is there a crack anywhere? Interesting. Yeah, I remember it being this thing in you. I can't remember you haven't actually do anything to get it. That is just there. I'm not actually sure what that gives you either, because, well, you're well aware now that the first one we found gave us the ice key. So I'm really, really uncertain to what that gives us. And I'm really uncertain how you actually get it. There must be... Oh, we're not going to fall, are we? We are. Not too sure how you get that. Okay, alright. Okay, that was the ginger, wasn't it? Right, I'm not too sure how you get that. And I can't really think of anything... Unless, the Kazooie... Robot Kazooie thing. Unless Robot Kazooie can actually get her up there. If you know what I mean. Clockwork Kazooie. Maybe she can actually just get straight up there. Or there is something up here too. Not too sure where it is. It looks like there's a crack there though. So if we shoot that, yeah, there we go. Oh, there's another N64 cartridge there. So yeah, I can remember being one. I can't remember being two. So that's something I want to know find out where it is. Or there was nothing there. So yeah, let's get on these boots and let's get back up the mountain and get back on to the flight pads. Because I really want to see. I want to see what they do. And it's always good to pick up feathers. Don't forget to do that, guys. Especially on this skin with the torpedo kazooie. Because every time you go, like, that just happened to me. Every time I go to use torpedo kazooie, every single time, oh, it's just always like, oh, you need more feathers. I'm like, really? Really? All time. All time. Okay. Now, did we actually look in there? What was up there? Oh, just honeycombs, yeah. Right, so there's this by here, and there's a flight pad, which, you know, to get back. But that's pretty good as well, because then we can go and check the other one. Right. Ooh, a stop and swap bag. Hey. Wow, wow, wow. It's a Banjo-Kazooie's mysterious pink secret egg. I wonder what's inside. Okay, right, yeah, I do remember them, but I'm pretty certain that on the Xbox 360 game that they are like to do with collecting them on Banjo-Kazooie, because like, you know, they could use the stop and swap feature then. Yeah. See, I kind of do want to get this one over here. There must be a way to get it, you'd think. But we're not going to dawdle, though, on this one. There shall be no dawdling. Behind the waterfall. So we're behind the waterfall again. And there's one thing I want to try, right? And that is a clockwork kazoo. Right? Or kazooie, wherever it is. Will this work? Is there an opening? No. Okay. Well, wait, was there an opening at the back of it? There it is, isn't there? Yeah, so there's an opening at the back of it, right? So that suggests one of two things, right? That, well, there's another secret entry around Spiral Mountain somewhere. Or, okay, one bit there. Right, or there's somewhere, like, elsewhere that you need to go, you know, which links back then to Spiral Mountain. So that makes the most sense, I think, to me. Like, maybe if you're somewhere in Isle of Hags, somewhere, like, up on the cliff tops, you know, somewhere like that. You know, one of those things that we haven't unlocked yet. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense to me. Makes the most sense to me. Right, because well, the entry point would be like back over there, and there, like, as we know, there is no way that we could do that. So, time to get out of Spiral Mountain. I mean, the only annoying thing with Spiral Mountain, I don't think there's a there is no like warp pad here, or tactical molehill, where as I like to call them. You know, so anyway, I'm talking shit. Let's get back out, because we have plenty of time to explore the Isle of Hags when we're not so, like, you know, like, what's the word? Like, we need to desperately do something. We have plenty of time when we have plenty of time, if you know what I mean. Like, once we have plenty of time, we will have plenty of time to waste, right? But we don't have that right now. We don't have that luxury, so it's time to go back in here, right? And what you might find on this episode, I might start the next world, you know, because I think we can. So there's going to be that, because I'm not sure what to do on Pterodactyl Land. Like, I'm really, really, like, lost. But I do know there's, like, a few things that require coming back and forth worlds to do, okay? So, enough talking now. Well, I mean, I'm going to be talking, obviously, because this is going to be commentary. But we need to find where to go, right? And this looks like a place that we haven't been yet, okay? All right, so let's have a look in here. Unless this is Unga Bunga's cave. Because it could be, couldn't it? Remember? No. This is Styrosaurus family cave. So this Styrosaurus family cave is the one where we need to come back with our lost one, right? So, I mean, I guess we could actually do that in this episode. See, up there's like a, you know, well, like, you know, a missing spot, isn't it? And that's for that one that we found in Witchy World. Now, all we gotta do is just bring it here. It's really that easy, right? Mumbo Magic. Mumbo Magic? Why do we need Mumbo Magic for in here? I'm actually not sure, you know what? I'm not sure why we need Mumbo Magic. Okay. Well, that suggests that there's something a bit higher. Yeah, and I'm assuming we gotta go Kazooie to access it. Yeah, so now that, right, I'm going to say, because we can't hear the sound, that's going to be a Jinjo or a Honeycomb, right? No, a Cheeto Page or a Honeycomb, and I'm going to say Cheeto Page up there. I'm going to say Cheeto Page. What's your guesses, guys? Oh, Honeycomb. Ah, okay, right. So I think what that means for us now on this world is that is all the honeycombs, right? Or if not all of them, we know where all of them are because... Ah, there we go, it's all of them, yeah. So we did we manage to... Ah, yeah, you needed the Clockwork Kazooie, okay. Right, so we've got all the honeycombs now, that's pretty good. There is Mumbo magic in here, though, so next time we go Mumbo to make that other dinosaur big, maybe we should, you know, yeah, to, like, make the tent bigger, maybe we should come and check this out as well. Because, yeah, that is something that I need to check. I don't know what... I can't think what that's for, unless you need to make the one dinosaur smaller to bring back or something. Not too sure, yeah, not too sure, right. Right. This way, what incarnation is this? What incarnation? Where even are we? Like, what is these spring boots for? I'm not even sure, you know. Really, really uncertain to what those spring boots are for. I mean, I know there's a way to go up there, right? But can you just get up there through over there? Isn't there like nothing up there? Unless it's to get up there or something. Now that would make sense. What is up there though? Okay, let's try it, right? So I didn't even... think of that in the last episode. I don't even think I said all that. I don't even think I come over this direction in the last episode at all. Okay, there's nothing up there, so there must have been some... Oh, wait. It's not where I think it is it? Because we've already done that, if it is. No, it's not. So I'm actually confused. Very confused to what that is. Right. Anyway, back now. Up here. Gonna head through this door and see what's over here. I'm assuming it's just gonna take us back around the other side of Pterodactyl Land. Oh fuck! Do you know what? I hate getting thrown down here. Yeah, and the enemies are a pain. And you know what's worse when the enemies are a pain? When they don't drop the honeycombs, you know. Okay, where does this take us? Right. I'm starting to think that this just back around the other side. Yeah, there's the pad. No, that's for the big dinosaur. So we know how to access the ones with the big dinosaur. We just don't know how to access the ones with the small dinosaur. If you can remember, there was the door, right? So that's it. I think I know what that is. Right, I think I know exactly where happens. So I think you rush over here to open that, and that opens the ginger gate. And then you gotta go back up and across, right? Yeah, so that's... Right, we're gonna just go the big dinosaur, right? Let's get some things out of the way with the big dinosaur. But as you know, to access the big dinosaur, you need to go Mumbo first and then come back, right? So that's what I'm gonna try first. I'm gonna try some big dinosaur stuff, you know. Because I don't understand how you open those doors with the small dinosaur. Well, I did try in the last episode, I did try. Yes, and if you are watching the series, I hope you're enjoying. Someone did message me the other day. Was it Canadian something? I'm not good at remembering names, but thank you. I hope you're enjoying this. And I can't look because I haven't got my phone. It's like I'm recording some backup footage on my camera. Yeah, I will shout you out though. I will show you out in a minute, actually. So just, you know, I mean, you're gonna probably watch them anyway. I'm assuming. You know, you're not just gonna turn it off because I didn't say your full name, but you know, I will say your full name and shout you out because there we go. Someone's watching. Thank you. And I'd always find that with like these games, I know a lot of people actually do watch. So it's cool when someone does tune in. I do appreciate it. And that's what I find, you know, like the people on, like a lot of people on YouTube, most people who are playing through games actually hate the games. Well, not I say hate it. They have like no history. Like they've never played the game before. It's like playing it for the first time, and they're the ones who get all like, you know, like the major like subscribers and loads and thousands of views on their playthrough. But they don't even like the game. They're not going to commentate over it well. They have no clue about the characters. That, I feel like that's what's wrong with YouTube. I feel like they promote those like videos of people like that more than people like who actually love the game. Like, I mean, I know I only own those two things, Banjo-Kazooie. I know I own the soundtrack for Banjo-Kazooie. I have the box for Banjo-Kazooie in the drawer. I have the manual for Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. I have quite a lot, you know. Yeah, I just love the game though. I do love the game. That's what I mean though. But and like Saints Row, I done like a full playthrough in Saints Row 1. I have like, you know, I'm not going to pause and show you my Saints Row collection, but if you've watched some of my previous videos, I have like an insane Saints Row collection. You know, I have like rare Saints Row the Third sunglasses, which must have been given out to like developers or something. I don't know. I bought that on eBay. You know, there's loads. I've bought loads. I own like the Australian version of the game, Saints Row 4, Japanese Saints Row 1, German Saints Row 1, German Saints Row 2, German Saints Row 3. I have 2 Australian Saints Row 4s actually. You know, and I have like all the games on top of that, like you know, all the original versions. Get Out of Hell. I have every single, you know, thing for that game nearly. You know, I think I have every different version of the game. But yeah, I do the playthrough. I made it as interesting as possible. I put loads of information into it that a lot of people wouldn't even know. Even like a lot of things that probably only I like have spoke about on the game. Yet I'd do some videos and they'd get like 3 views, and I'd be like, you know, I wouldn't be bothered so much because I'm playing the game because I love it. But I'm thinking like, I'm looking at someone like, because I'm doing it, I'm watching my own videos. Then I see someone else like, oh, Saints Row playthrough, and it just blows up. I'm like, really? They give them thousands of views, and you watch it and they don't even know the characters' names, or I don't know. And if they do, if they've played it well, they're not putting any effort into making their video better or informing people about the game. And I'm just sat there like, really, is that how YouTube's gonna work then? You know, really? I don't know. YouTube confuses me sometimes. It does confuse me. It's like, I'm not saying like I would not want to make money for YouTube. I didn't start YouTube to make money. I started because I'm like, my childhood dream has been to record myself playing Banjo-Kazooie. And I've thought about that for years, even before I knew you could do gaming videos on YouTube. Right, so I'm thinking this is timed, this one. So we're going to go back. Oh yeah, and when I say I'm a massive fan of Banjo-Kazooie and stuff, and if you hear me questioning a lot of things on here, yeah, I've only ever finished this game. I've never 100%ed it, right? So I've only 100% like the first world, and I've got like a lot of jiggies on some of the other ones, you know. But that's what I want to do. I want to do it on YouTube as well. It makes it a bit more special. But yeah, like all the other like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, I've 100% there. I've got every single achievement on there on the Xbox. I don't know, and it's like a lot of, I know like loads of information. I used to just spend hours watching loads of videos about the game years ago when I was a kid. Hey shit, did we run the wrong way? There it is. Right, yeah, and I don't know, it's not like I wish it had more views, but I just don't understand how, like, I've done, well, like, nearly every series on my channel is a game that I love. And I don't understand how, like, maybe only, like, maybe, like, 5 or 6 videos have got views. I really don't get it. Am I doing the titles wrong, tagging wrong, or something wrong? I must be doing, you know, I look at it that way. I must be doing something wrong. There's got to be something wrong that I'm doing. Now, I don't want to turn this Banjo-Kazooie episode into like a full YouTube rant, but it does make you wonder, doesn't it? It does make you wonder. And I don't know, for some reason that's one thing that always annoys me when I see someone playing through like even mainly Saints Row. That's the one that bugs me the most, right? When I see someone playing through Saints Row 1 and getting like tons of views now, I'm thinking, well, I done one of those last year, and you know, I done 25 episodes of it. I'm thinking like, no, I think I only had like 1 comment or 2 comments, which I really like appreciated. But I don't know, then I look at someone, they have like less subscribers than, no, that's where it is usually, if it's someone who's like, all right, fair enough if they're like established or whatever, but when it's someone coming on there and they've got as little subscribers as me and YouTube are promoting it, I'm like, well, just come on, I've just put all my effort into that. And then you know what tends to happen with me, I'll do a video like, you know, like one where I'm not in the best mood, or and it's like generally not good, and then that one will blow up and people will click off it because it's boring, and I would even find it boring. But you know, it'd be like, let's say like, you know, like the last episode of this game, right? The last episode of this game was terrible in my eyes. I just lost like motivation like halfway through it. I don't know, it wasn't nothing to do with this game. I kept blaming this game and things like that, but it was nothing to do with this game. I just really felt a bit depressed, to be honest, not gonna lie. And that's, you know, that's like, that happens like one every like 50 videos to me. I never get like that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that would be the video. You know, if I look and that video is the one that blows up, I will be pissed. Because no one, you know, YouTube, maybe the algorithm will see, like, or however it works, will be like, yeah, no one cares about this series, let's not play it. Now that would be fucking bullshit, wouldn't it? Okay, so it stops you from going over there. Is there really only one thing you could do with this dinosaur? No way, it can't be only one thing, can it? Can you go behind the tent? Okay, I'm thinking, right, there's one place where we can... I bet we can't use the warp pads. You are too big to use the warp pads, yep, thought so. Right, so I think there is like a Unga Bunga somewhere, alright. Are they called Unga Bungas? Well, I'm calling them Unga Bungas, right? There's an Unga Bunga somewhere, and I think you gotta scare him, right? Oh, I think we can get through here. No, we can't. Is that really it? You know, they put a lot of time to put this big dinosaur and programmer into the game, and there's only one thing you can do. No way. There's no way. I don't believe that, if there is. There can't only be one thing. Where is he? He's waiting up there, right? So I think what you do... Yeah, that's what you do. I thought so. Aye, that's scary. Me must go change lion cloth. Alright, so well, I genuinely think that's it. I'm gonna switch now, and we can switch back anyway if we do find something along, like, a bit further down there. But I just want to go back, go Banjo, and then, you know, have a look in there. Alright, that's something I want to do. I think he might just be hiding a Jiggy. Then that's another Jiggy for us. So my goal for this episode is to get up to 40. I do want to get up to 40. And yeah, when I say I used to watch, like, oh yeah, when I say, I've seen just now, isn't I, that I used to watch loads of videos and stuff. My favorite video, I think, is the Game Grumps interview with Grant Kirkhope. It's like an hour long, maybe a bit longer than that. It's like the funniest thing ever. I watched that video. I used to watch that video loads, you know. It's just so cool to hear Grant Kirkhope talking about the game and stuff. And it's not like, he's not even like a developer of the game. He's just the composer, you know, but they made him so legendary. He's like he feels like he's like the main person behind it, to be honest. Like, that's how good the soundtrack is. You know, that's how good it is. It's like, listen to this, right? I'm not a fan of this particular track now, which is playing, like, on this world. It does fit the theme of the world. It's just, I don't like this world, so, you know. But just listen to all the effort he's put into it. And what makes me think, you know, what makes him stand out from the rest? Go and play, like, I don't want to name games because I'm not saying the composers are bad. But I'll just say, you know, if you play, like, new games now, and there's like I don't really play new games a lot, really. But my dad does a lot, and I used to play on like loads of indie games and stuff. And I just think, like, well, the soundtrack is just like, it seems to be like 2 or 3 like notes and you know, like one instrument played, and I think like it's all done like digitally, like, you know. And I just think it's really annoying. Like, I'm just wishing it was not, I was not hearing it. This one you would go out your way and buy a soundtrack for, you know, like I've done, and you'd listen to it in your own time. You seriously would. Because it really is that good, right? So I think this is like this bird, but these are fire eggs, so this should work. Hey, there we go. So he's gonna be happy. He's gonna give us something. But yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I've listened to some soundtracks on new games, and they are terrible. They are terrible. They're genuinely no good. And I don't know. I feel like, imagine if Banjo-Kazooie didn't have Grant Kirkhope. How bad would it? No, it's not how bad it'd be, but maybe the game wouldn't be as good as we think it is. I don't know. I don't know. That might sound stupid what I'm saying. It does sound very stupid what I'm saying, but that's how good the soundtrack is, if you know what I mean. It makes the game feel like a million times better than it already is, because the game's already 10 out of 10. But it makes it feel like 13 out of 10. I did release like a remastered version, but I didn't get it. I should have got it, shouldn't I? Right, we just gotta light all these things up for these cavemen. That's pretty nice. See, look, we come in here to help them, you know. We're just helping everyone. Banjo is a friendly bay. Oh yeah, and that's what I want to know in this game. Are they, like, they seem to be like... I'd still need food, junk food gone. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's off Witchy World, right? So, see, there's a lot of coming back and forth in this world, which is probably the coolest thing about this world, to be honest. Right. What do they want? They want food, don't they? Right. Lovely. You can feel those again. Need food now. We like fast food. that is a funny thing, because they're cavemen, then they like fast food. Or does that mean that, you know, if you think about it, right, maybe they are living in the same time, it's just they're so stupid, you know, that they're still cavemen. You know what I mean? Like, they like just haven't been in contact with like anyone. Saying that, is Banjo-Kazooie even futuristic at all? I mean, I know there's speedboats on the one scene, but is like civilization advanced? You know, is more? It might be like more like a magic sort of thing, innit? That's what it seems to be. Right. We still can't do that though, because we still need to defeat something to access that, don't we? Right. I think they all want fast food, don't they? So I'm assuming. Right, me warm, but still need food. Junk food gone, right? So they all want junk food. Right? So I think you can get burger and chips, can't you? From Witchy World. We're going to have to go to Witchy World now and get some burger and chips, right? So how do we do it? I think we do it by... Is there a portal? In here? There must be a portal. Or like a way back to Witchy World then, I'm assuming. Because I really can't imagine them making you go all the way from Witchy World and back in here. Or something, you know. I feel like I thought Grunty takes the thing off you. There must be like a secret passage or something. Would I be right in saying that? There must be a secret. Yeah, there must be a secret passage from Witchy World to here. I just don't know where though. Right, let's get back up here and have a look around. Am I wrong in saying that? I don't know. It just really feels like there is some sort of secret passage, right? So we came from that way. Does this take us back to Witchy World then this way? I can't, right, so we're gonna have to find out. Hey, it does, yeah, right, so I thought it would, right, so what is this gonna take us to? To Witchy World, right, so this might be by the electric-y place or something. I think I might know what this is, right, so now in Witchy World where there's that thing that you can go up on those suction boots, right, we might not even be able to do this right now, because I'm thinking that's up there. Let's have a look, because I'm thinking it's up there. See, I'm such a genius. I'm such a genius. So we can't even do this right now. Oh shit. Yeah, we can't do this right now. We do need to come back. And we're in fucking Witchy World now because I fell. I didn't think of that. Well, anyway. In unrelated news, I think I might have... the other day when I was heading back, I think I know how to do the slam thing, but I'm not sure if actually we... Is there? It might still be a move that we're missing, right? I think the mistake I was making, I think, is not like the height or like anything like that. I think is 3 different moves. You know, you could ground pound, you can do the drill thing, but there's something else that you can do. So let me look. So let's try this. Okay, if we try this, yes. But what is the third one? We haven't unlocked any other move, have we? Why do I feel like Banjo has an ability that you can unlock where you can slam Kazooie down? Do you know what I mean? I swear he has one where you can slam her down. I know that sounds like animal cruelty or whatever, but he's a bear, so he's an animal. So I don't know. Does that not work like that way then? Because technically, like, I mean, it's not. You know, it's only animal cruelty because you're a human. If you was like a tortoise or a caterpillar or something, that could not be animal torture then? I don't know. I'm not sure. Right. Let's just get out of Witchy World, right? We're really not making a lot of progress, are we? I thought we was onto something there. I thought we was like, oh, just go there and then, yeah, like I thought about the secret cave. Like it must connect because it says, it's like signs everywhere on Witchy World which says you can't leave. I thought we was actually onto something. I thought we was onto something big there, but we wasn't. And now I have a problem because I feel like there's too many, like, oh, we need to go there and then come back sort of things. I feel like there is nothing better to do in this one than just go back to the Wooded Hollow and progress to the next world because there's too many things that we need back on these earlier worlds. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing because, well, let's just face it, there's not a lot we can do. I mean, I could probably do everything else, but, you know, knowing I know there's something there, you know, that bugs me a lot, you know, that bugs me a lot. It does bug me a lot. I'm going around looking for something else when I know there's something there. That annoys me. Right, you must collect enough Jiggies to prove yourself worthy to enter Jiggy Wiggy's temple. We have got enough Jiggies, right? It seems you have collected enough Jiggies to be allowed inside. Remember, no cameras permitted and only food purchased at McJiggies can be eaten within. He says that, but there is no McJiggies in you. I mean, you might be joking, right? But there is no McJiggies. It would be cool, and if they had like it was like a secret like way to like access it. Like you had a ground pound like over the. Oh, you had a ground pound like every single, you know, dark Jiggy on the floor or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's do this challenge number 6. I think it's challenge number 6, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got a lot of worlds unlocked, but we haven't done a lot on them. Right. This is Grunty's Industries. Right. So now there's more. It's going to be a little bit more tricky, but we should still work out. That's a there, isn't it? No, it's to the right. New? But yeah. Right. We should still do this. See, there's a lot of confusion by you. Yeah. Right. Okay. It's still pretty easy though. And I'm going to double down on what I said on the previous episode, that I do wish these were a little bit more challenging, to be honest. I wish they were more challenging. Now, some people might not disagree with me on that, but I do think these games are pretty fun, to be honest. You know, it's such a cool like idea, isn't it? You know, who thought of this? Because this is probably like one of the most creative things on the game. Because think of it before this game, right? Is there any other game like that where you put like jigsaw pieces in a puzzle like that? Like, I'm not sure there is, you know. Anyway, this is Grunty's Industries. Now, this is. I mean, this is arguably like the most confusing 3D platformer video game level you're ever going to see. I mean, I don't know. When I first played this, I was so mind blown because it was so confusing, right? There's just, you know, think about all the mines on like Glitter Gulch Mine. And, you know, think about the most confusing level you could think of on a video game. Right, no, this is just like that, like times 10. Right, it's just confusing. Right, there's Grunty's Industries. I'm pretty certain the pathway is going to open up for us now. So what we're probably going to need is the spring boots and jump up there. Yeah, because there was no suction things on the ground, was there? Not on the wall. Yeah, so it's going to be something to do with spring boots down by the wasteland, right? But there's Grunty's Industries, and I'm assuming we might have enough for the next challenge. But I don't know. I'm going to say 40 odd, right? I'm going to say it's a bigger jump. You are indeed the chosen one. Okay, we have got another one. Jiggy Wiggy's challenge number 7, right? There's only 8 worlds on this game, I believe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. So with that being said, I mean, I'm like, if we get a few more Jiggies in this episode, we might even be able to access like the very last world. Like, so we can do it right. The last one might be 46 or whatever, right? It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. It feels like we're making a lot of progress, but we're really not. We're really very far behind schedule. And again, this is another episode that's nearly hitting that hour mark, and I've not even got a single Jiggy. right? And that's bad. But what I was gonna say that I'm gonna change that right now. But we're about to go into Grunty's fucking industries. You wanna see confusion? I'll show you fucking confusion. I will show you fucking confusion. It's so fucking confusing. I know, I do remember how to get in there though. I do, that's one thing. But again, we're gonna have to go back to Witchy World, I think, right? So, yeah. You'll see now when I'm there, right? But there might be some like Jinjos and stuff hanging around out here, because this is the Quagmire, I believe. And, yep, let's see if it says it. There you go, Isle Haggis Quagmire. There might be some Jinjo hanging around, but again, we might have to learn a move. Right, so let's just get the, you know, tactical molehill unlocked. And have a look around. Right, so it seems we can go up here. There's a Jinjo, but I think that's a Minjo. I do think it's a Minjo. You know, for some reason, when I've played this before, I feel like that was always there when I was entering the world. No? It is, see? I knew it fucking was. You fucking dumb game. Sorry, I'm sorry, Banjo Tooie. I love you, I love you. Right. There is multiple things that we can have a look around here. I think, though, that this... Right, see this bit by here? That is like the end already, you know? That's what I mean. When I say the game it feels less magical than Banjo-Kazooie. Right? Banjo-Kazooie feels really magical because you don't know where the end of the world is. This one, I think, is just here. It's like, it's in sight when we've only got... You only need 36 jiggies to see it. Right, on Banjo-Kazooie, right, if you had 36 jiggies, I don't think that would get you very far up the tower, to be honest. That would get you by, like, Freezeezy's Peak or something. You know, somewhere like that. I know you need notes on there, but if you only had 36, that would probably mean you've just finished, like, Bubble Gloop Swamp or something, if you missed some. You know, I feel like this game, it should be different, you know. It didn't capture the magical part. What made Banjo-Kazooie magical? You know, like getting to the top of the tower and stuff. I always find it feels magical when you play Banjo-Kazooie, and like the further you progress, you're like, I'm this close to Grunty. That's what it feels like, right? Anyway, we're on you now. I remember before when I was playing this years ago. I remember being stuck on here for ages, and do you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I was so confused. I think I might have just looked on YouTube at the end because I couldn't even. I was a bit impatient. And I do think that's childish, right on. I do think it's very childish, but that's like the only time I've ever looked on YouTube. But it pissed me off, right? It really did piss me off. Because it's like, you can get here, yeah, right? You can look up, and there's like, oh, there's a window there. I'm not even sure we can shoot it out, though. Well, you can, right? You can't get up there, though, because it's too high. There's that, which I don't think you can access. You can't go around. Oh, you can, right? There's this, right? It opens a train track, but I'm a fucking retard, aren't I? I'm a complete retard. Why did I not? And I'm, you know, if you don't like me using that word, well, I'm sorry. I am sorry, but how didn't I work this out? Was I that stupid? You know, I can't believe how you know, like years ago. I don't even know how old I was, but I don't understand how my thinking skills were that bad. Like, if that was like, you know, I think it's because I didn't play Zeldas a lot then. You know, I feel like Zelda, if you play Zelda games, you unlock, like, you unlock thinking outside of the box on video games. No, seriously, right? If you want to get better at puzzle games and, like, collecting games, what do they call it? Collectathon, you know, like all games like that. If you want to get good at things like that, I tell you what, play through Zelda, or just go through Ocarina of Time. I mean, you might not adapt to like the old ones. Go through Ocarina of Time, you know, and after you do that, just go to like Majora's Mask, things like that. You'll do good, right? So that is for. I think you need Banjo's backpack. So that's what I mean. But this level being confusing. Right? So we can't pick her up because we need Banjo's backpack. But there is no switch pads around here in sight. I think the switch pad is literally right there by the entrance, maybe, or through the entrance. Anyway, we've got our head back out now, and we've got to go wherever the train is, and it's not Witchy World, I lie. I think it's in Glitter Gulch. I don't think I've ever moved it, right? But before we do that, I guess we could take that one dinosaur back home, right? And I'm gonna say it, right, because we may as well do it, right? We may as well do it because we just can, right? I'm not sure if there's any other train thing that we need to do yet. You know, I don't think there is. So back to the plateau. Gonna go to the train station, which is, we know where it is. It's just it's all the way over the other side of the thing. Actually, no, we might be able to warp there, right? We might be able to warp this. So we're going to take it into Witchy World first, then into Pterodactyl Land, then... Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. But I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking outside the box here. Right? This is this is where it comes in, right? I'm thinking, you know, that dinosaur that we got. I'm starting to think that we've got to take him back to Mumbo's hut on Clifftop, heal him, right, or like shrink him or something, or something like that, and then bring him. Maybe so Banjo can carry him. And then when you get off it, there you can carry him. That's what I'm thinking, right? And then when you get back to Pterodactyl Land, I'm pretty certain. Did I say Treasure Trove Cove just now? No, I don't think I did. Why am I thinking I said that? I'm tripping by you. Right. We want to go near the train station. Okay, I don't know what I don't know what I'm saying now. But yeah, Pterodactyl Land. There is train station, right? But the other thing is like over the other side, isn't it? Where his family are, right? So we want to kind of go there. But I'm thinking, this is where my thinking outside the box comes into this. Do we have to put him in Banjo's backpack? Because I know that's the thing, right? So that battery, right, that's there, you go put that in there and then plug it in somewhere, I think, right? Something like that. It is something like that. Anyway, enough talking. Enough talking nonsense. Let's go and do this, right? So we want to take him to, right, so we can take it to Witchy World, Isle of Hags, Pterodactyl Land, or Grundy's Industries, right? So what we want to take it to is Witchy World first, right? So we're going to take it to Witchy World, but I'm going to do my thinking outside the... I thought that crashed down, right? So I'm going to do my thinking outside the box. I'm going to take it to Isle of Hags next, right? But maybe it will tell us that, oh, I can't do this unless, like, so-and-so, you know. But yeah, my channel is going to be hectic soon. You know, I know it is already hectic because I've like challenged myself to do this before Halloween. You know, so the 31st of October. But I do really want to do Majora's Mask. So if you do see an episode of Majora's Mask, not Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. If you see an episode of Ocarina of Time this month, even this month, like in a few days, that's because I've made good progress on it. Hey, there we go. Oh, I think I heard the train arrive. Time to leave. Okay, you see Boggy's kid? He's in there too, right? I think what you do, you just maybe take him in your bag, and maybe the other one. But I think the other one you need is like a few sequences with it, right? And you might even need like a later world down the line, right? Okay, so he's waiting now on board, right? So what we want to do is, no, right? We'll just take him straight to Pterodactyl Land and just see if he gets off. Right, if he doesn't, we know we have to go back then. Now that's smart thinking by me, right? Because there's no point wasting time until we find out, right? No point wasting time until we can find out. Anyway, if you're watching this right now, leave it in the comments. How many Zelda games have you finished, right? Or like played or finished, right? Just tell me that, right? But first we're gonna go for finished, right? I've finished. I've only finished 2. Right, and that's Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Right, they're the only 2 I finished, and I was stuck on Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask for quite a bit. But I done them. I hope Mom won't be too mad at me. Do you know what? Right, and this is one thing I don't understand. Why do they say Mom? No, I understand it. Like why American people say it. It makes more sense actually than like ma'am or a mum, you know. Well, a mum makes no sense at all to me. I don't understand why people say that. You know, mom is like mother, and like M-O, and I just shortened, you know. A mum, what was that? Where does mum come from? I don't understand how English people can say that. You know, that confuses me. And yeah, if you're wondering, no, I am not English, no. Right, right, so he's there now. So what we want to do is get back out and go and see him. And they should reward us, right? So I'm confused now. What the... Alright, so I'm thinking, right, the cliff top thing must be for something in the other world then, okay? Right, so that's a main job that we don't go anywhere near, right? We want to get out of here and find our way back to that cave. And we know where it is. If we just go to the world entry, I think, and just go the other way, I think we can just get there somehow. I can't, like, see, I forgot, but it's up here, yeah. Right, so it's still here, I believe, anyway. Yeah, and I think we should get another Jiggy, right? So that is good progress for us. That's good progress. And I think it'll make it, right? I know we're like 50 minutes in, but it will make it the first Jiggy in this episode, I think. Unless I got one on, like, which I like can't remember. But it will make it the first one. And I think what's going to happen on this world is there's going to be like a lot to come. Right? But let's talk. Right. Thank you for finding my missing child. You don't look too pleased. I'm still worried about the rest of my family. Oh, fuck. Look at my eldest. He's very sickly and needs a doctor urgently. Ah, right, that's what Mumbo's for. I don't care, any doctor will do. I've heard there's a crazy shaman that lives on the cliff top who might help. This creature was out walking one day and came back this size. Now he's too small to be a proper dinosaur. Wonderful. It's nice to know not every character in this game is bad. Thank you. Alright, so what is now, right? Right. I think this is stupid, right? This is going to seem very stupid, but I think it might work, right? So that's the only reason there's switch pads here. Right? A lot of people might get confused what you have to do here, right? I keep pressing the wrong button. I always do that there, right? But if we press Z, and I think it's left, yeah, we can get Banjo's bag carrying ability. Now, I think if you go here, I think they shrink and go in the bag. No? No? Maybe he'll shrink and go in the bag. That makes more sense. No, okay, alright. You go press X, right? So, or B. So we're going to go back over by him and do that, alright? Yes, it does work. Yeah, I thought so. Right. So that's why a lot of people who are playing through this game for the first time will be absolutely confused doing that. You know, and I can't even believe I worked all these things out on my own. And yeah, when I did say earlier in the video I looked on YouTube, that's what I mean. I'm stupid. I do it for like things I'd be stuck on for like if I was stuck on something for like over like 10 hours or you know something ridiculous, like a ridiculous amount of time, I'd think, right, fuck it, I want to see how stupid I am. You know, but I wish I never used to do that. But I never done it on like no Zelda I've ever done that on. I only done it on Click Clock Woods. You know, another one where you gotta grow the thing for the Jiggy at the very end. I done it for that because I was running around for fucking hours and hours and hours on there, and days, like, you know. And I looked on this. That's it. I don't think I've ever looked on any other game ever. But that's what I mean. I don't understand. I know I collect game guides. I've got a big collection of game guides. I've got about maybe like 12 game guides, something like that. Just on some of my favorite games, and yeah, I finished them all. Like, you know, I've 100% all the games I've got there. I think just maybe apart from GTA San Andreas, but every other game I've got there, I've 100%. I think, right? And yeah, I don't understand how someone could, right? Say they bought this game for the very first time. I really don't understand how they could sit through it with a game guide from the very start. But the one that baffles me the most is would be Ocarina of Time. How could you sit there with a game guide and just that's not playing the game. That's not playing the game. That's just like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like it's okay now, you know, like if people watch YouTube videos or wherever, because they don't have the game. Like, that's fair enough, right? But yeah, you know, imagine going to the store like years ago. It maybe not so bad if you're like a little kid, right? But just think about it for a second, right? If you're like in your like 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, and in the 90s, and when Ocarina of Time came out, you thought, right, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna spend like £50, $60, whatever it would be, on a brand new copy of Ocarina of Time, and I'm also gonna spend like $20 on a game guide. Why? I don't care. Why spend money on the game in the first place? It's just gonna, like, you know, it just for me, especially with Zelda, it just takes everything, every single thing that makes the game interesting away from. Because the interesting bit is the mystery. Then there's no mystery then. So I'm assuming a lot of people who have a really, really, really bad opinion on Ocarina of Time probably sat through the game guide. Just gonna go straight to assumptions because I feel like that's what happened. To get such a, you know, I don't think anyone in the world should give Ocarina of Time a bad, you know, like a bad review. The game is that good, you know. Is a reason it's like the highest rated game ever made. You know, I really can't find my way back to the train station. But yeah, if you're wondering on you, there's two things you got to do, right? So you got to take the sickly one to cliff top, and you've got to take, well, you just got to bring Mumbo in that one, right? So this is that cave, isn't it? Right, I am not doing pretty good, but I don't know why there's nothing back to the train station on this one. Right, we found it. Right. So I think what we do, I think we bring him in here and release him. And I don't know if it automatically does it, but if we just do this, yeah. There you go. So you go, if you want to do that, inside Chuffy's wagon. Now he will stay there, right? What we do now is take a trip to Clifftop. Now I thought it's best to do this one first because the other one is easy then, and then after that we can go to Grunty's Industries, right? Sorry, but you can only come in here when Banjo and Kazooie. Damn it. Is there a warp pad behind there? I don't think we actually ever looked. I hope there is. Oh, where did I join these? It was in that cave, wasn't it? I just can't believe though that I really, really can't believe that there's no warp pad in this area. But that's what I do like with Banjo. Like you can use like shortcuts like a lot with him. He is really good on his own. I would love to see a speedrun on this game. In a way, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think people would go for the 100% one because, as you can see, there's a lot of going back between worlds, you know, and it's probably a lot more to remember. But I feel like that's a reason now. No, like new gamers now, right? No, this might sound very stupid, but it's true, right? There's a reason now that new gamers do not like. There's a reason now that new gamers do not like games. It's because they're not, you know, fast, you know, you're not able to do them in a speed run. But do they not understand that like only like a select few people could do those speed runs? Like seriously, you go and watch a speed run, right? You might look at it first and think, I'll have a go at that. Have a go of it. You probably wouldn't even be able to get like within like, right? Think about Mumbo's Mountain, right? I bet you would not even be able. You could spend the rest of, like as an average gamer, you could spend the rest of your life trying to be good at Mumbo's Mountain, right? And you probably wouldn't even. You'd be like probably like 20, 30 seconds off the time, like you know, and that's like the minimum. You know, because they're just genuinely that good. But the problem is they can do that and then they can do it again and they can do it again and again. They just some of them are flawless. And the one that takes my breath the most is the Mario Sunshine one. They are so precise, you know, because you got to spray flood and it's so good. Like I'm really good. I'm not even gonna I'm not bragging or anything, but I'm really good with the controls of Mario Sunshine. I could probably finish the entire game without dying and stuff. You know, I'm really good with the controls. Even like that pinball, the pinball one and the things that people struggle on. I'm really good at a lot, like nearly everything on that game. You know, I really, really am really good. But if I tried a speed run. Bear in mind, and I've played that game for years, I would, even on like the first, just one shine sprite, I'd be miles off. I would be miles off. I'd probably be like a minute or two off or something. It's just that hard. So yeah, I feel like people view games like Banjo, Tooie and Mario Sunshine, like some people say, they're the best games ever, but you get a lot of these like newer, like younger people, they'll say, I hate the game. But they only say it because like a speedrunner will say they hate it. You know, you're not a speedrunner, so just don't even think that way. You know, speedrunners stay away from these games because they're long. You know, a lot of speedrunners do like Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64 because they're like doable in like just over an hour. I think Banjo-Kazooie is like, is it like 1 minute 30? No, 1 hour 30 or something. It's really quick. It can be done really quick, Banjo-Kazooie. Really quick. I mean, and that's 100%, by the way. Like, they basically just like floating around the entire game. They're so quick. Okay, there's a few skips they can do, but not a lot. Not a lot. And the skips they do is just like, you know, skipping the ant hill and things like that. You know. I am in Isle of Hags, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, right, so we're gonna get Mumbo and use his magic. No, I swear I talked about this in one of the other episodes, but yeah, I was right, yeah, you gotta heal something. Right. But yeah, don't listen to someone like that. If someone is telling you, oh, that game is like not good or whatever, just don't. I wouldn't listen most of the time. Unless it's like they got like a genuine like reason to back it up, like if they get in like depth into the game, say like, oh yeah, this is not good, the physics of this, the the shooting's not good, wherever, right? Listen to that, and you might think, right, I might not want to try that, I might not enjoy that, because I enjoy games like this, but I don't enjoy games like that, something like that. But when someone just says it just because they're copying a speedrun, they could never be like, I could never be, because it's impossible. In my eyes, being a speedrunner on a video game is impossible. That's what I mean. A lot of people, I know I've gone on a bit long here, but I feel like that's a reason a lot of new people don't like these games. And I don't think I've ever, like, on YouTube, you always occasionally see a speedrun attempt of like Banjo-Kazooie, like new ones, a lot. There's people like live streaming them. I doubt there's anyone trying it on this game. I doubt it. And Mario Sunshine, I just doubt there's like that many doing it. There's probably like a few like dedicated people, but Banjo-Kazooie has like communities of people trying it, because that's like a legendary thing to have. If you have the fastest time on Banjo-Kazooie, that's legendary. If you have the fastest time on Mario 64, that's legendary. If you have the fastest time on this game, it's good. It's legendary in my eyes, but you probably wouldn't even get a lot of views on YouTube if you uploaded it, Whereas if you'd done it on like Banjo-Kazooie, it would probably crack 1 million views. It really would. Just I feel like it just wouldn't get attention. You might not even get 1,000 views if you're done on this game. And that's one thing that baffles me. Why do so many people try and speedrun GTA 5? Are you fucking insane? I can't believe there's such a massive community for it. Just think about it. Think how long GTA 5 is. I mean, they really sit in there, right? Think about it, right? Think how many failed attempts they have, right? And I know I love GTA, right? But it's not like Banjo-Kazooie. If you have a failed attempt at like Treasure Trove Cove or something, no, I'm gonna even say, if you have a failed attempt at like Gobi's Valley or something, you're like, okay, let me just start that again, because in your mind that you can do the first levels very quickly. All right. But if you have if you make a massive mistake on GTA, when, I don't know, let's say when, I don't even know what point of the game, like you say you're halfway through the game, what are you going to think? I've been sat here for like 8 hours. The fuck? They're gonna casually just sit there, not even getting that annoyed, and just think, oh, okay, I'm gonna just restart this right here, right now. Well, there's not enough time in the day. Like, think about it, a speedrunner could do Banjo-Kazooie like 10 times in one day, 100%. Now, that is something I'd like to see, that is something that could crack 1 million views, right? So, it's a shame I'm so bad at speedrun, but it would be interesting to try, wouldn't it? Oh, why am I getting that idea in the back of my mind to start speedrunning Banjo-Kazooie? Why am I getting that idea? Because if I could crack the game in under 2 hours, I could do that 10 times. Now, you might be thinking 10 times, that's 20 hours. Well, I could do that. You just have to have a lot of beer, right? I say a lot of beer, but I think what I would do, I wouldn't have beer for maybe 12 hours. I'd eat food and stuff. Then I'd have last 8 hour stretch drinking beer. Now, you might think that would ruin the fucking attempt. right? Okay, let's maybe not say 10. 10 is a bit extreme for someone of my ability, but maybe like 6 times in a day or something. Like if I could get it down to doing Banjo-Kazooie 6 times in one day, that would be such a good video idea as well. But the thing is, you could cut the video down as well. I know it'd be a lot of editing, but you know, you cut the video down. But I'm thinking more like, imagine the full video. You know, say it's like 12 hours long, 13 hours long. Oh, why am I so down to live stream the game and try it? You know, I like try to show my attempts, you know, of trying to speedrun it. You know, because there's like all there is, right? Oh, they change colour today, the Banjos. Ew, that's cool. Yeah, all it is like getting into a routine and stuff, innit? You need to know the routes and things like that. Or to like Mumbo's Mountain, there's a route you gotta take the exact route. That's the quickest time. Speedrunners have worked this out, right? People have worked this out. They've come together as a community and worked out which is the quickest way to go from like A to B to C, you know. And the quickest way to do that, I think, you know, I like on the top of my mind, you probably want to get Talon Trot ready quick, but a lot of the speedruns start without doing the Banjo stuff at the start. I don't know how they do that at all. I think they start with Talon Trot. No, is that illegal? A lot of them is like how does that work then? How do they get Talon Trot to start? Because that takes a lot of time off the game, by the way. Talon Trot, because you don't have Talon Trot. You know, you gotta go and get all the honeycombs in the first area without Talon Trot. You know, you can only travel like this. They did, I think that's one thing on this game though, they did upgrade the rolling. I think he rolls a bit different. I don't think Kazooie's wings go around, maybe. Okay, he's really happy now, so maybe there's 2 rewards for this. I mean, let's check. Right. Please help Scotty's poor children. Oh, fuck you. See, and this is what I mean about this game, right? Not making a lot of progress, right? And going back to speedrunning. Look at this game. Right, this is just for 1 jiggy, I believe, right? Just for 1 single jiggy. You know what I mean? Oh wait, are we still not got jiggy in this episode? Oh no! To be honest, I'm sorry if this is unwatchable, but I mean, I hope you're kind of entertained. I know I've been talking about nonsense. But I like talking nonsense. There's nothing better than talking nonsense. Okay, we need to work out where Mumbo's is. But if we do find a warp pad, we can warp. Now, I think the world entry and exit's right there. And if it is, well, that's how close it is. And so, look, see, that's what you gotta do, get familiar with the things. But I do like talking about things like speedruns and stuff, because they are interesting. And I tell you what, good videos if you want to watch. History of, like, Mario Kart World Records. Now, I remember in, like, 2020 or 2021, I just sat there watching them for ages. I watched loads of them. It's so interesting, because, again, that's another game I love, Mario Kart. I'm trying to do a world record on Mario Kart, right? You can sit there, you could try and get a good time on a circuit, right? Like, I feel like I've got a good time on, like, Yoshi Island, no, Yoshi Circuit on Mario Kart Double Dash, but I know for a fact that I'm probably about like 20 seconds off. You know, they take so much time out of it, you wouldn't believe it, how quick they can go. And that's what I mean, most of these speedrunners can consistently go within, like, say, like a 5-second gap of that time. Now, 5 seconds, you might be thinking that's like quite a lot off, but no, they probably can't they? You know, it's not like the Formula 1 game. If you're 5 seconds slower on F1, something's wrong. Like, and I feel like I'm quick on the Formula 1 game, but yeah, I'm way off the quickest times. But I tell you what, on some laps I done on like F1 2017 were really quick. And I know I had the racing. I had all the assists off on the racing line on, but you know, I could do on for some reason on the F1 games I can race at the racing line. Right, but I can't do it on a high difficulty. I don't know. It's pretty. I don't know. But on other games, like all the other games, like Project Cars, etc., course, I don't even need the racing line. Forza, all those games, no racing line needed. But F1, I can't do it for some reason. Anyway, right. So we know now that we gotta go to world entry and exit. There we go. But yeah, the 2 games I'm interested in attempting, maybe not so much for speedrun, like one that's so like up to like speedrunning standard, but like my own pit, like one where I can like spent in my own time, I would think I would go for Mario Sunshine. Because, yeah, I think people don't like it because, like, the boat part and things like that, but the boat part's easy. You hear people say, though, like, oh, the boat part's too difficult, but it's really not. It is really not difficult at all. You know, I'll tell you what now, the boat part on Mario Sunshine, if you go, I think, watch episode 24 of mine, you watch how quick I done that. Oh, you jackass of a game. You absolute jackass of a game. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? We're going to have to run, like, all the way around. I don't think this way over is there. We'll see now. I'm pretty certain there's no way over. Wait. Alright, you gotta... we took a lot of damage, but I mean, unless the only other way they would be to go all the way around. But I'm gonna stay on this episode for a bit, mind. I might even do like it might even be like a 2-hour one again, and I know it's gonna be boring, but you can put up with it. Now I've got no beer to like entertain myself, but I'm gonna keep everyone else entertained, and that's a certainty. I will. I've got nothing really interesting to talk about. I did watch the Formula 1 the other day though. It's now Tuesday today. I watched it on Sunday. What the hell? It's actually on. Verstappen's going to win the championship. It's crazy to even be saying that after him being like 104 points back. And Piastri's gone and he's rubbish. And that's not one race. Look at last year when he got to this stage. He went terrible last year. And that's where it seems like it's going again. Oh yeah, and the tracks. I was like, yeah, these tracks, they're like sketchy and like, are they good? Are Rebel do they really have a good car, or is it just McLaren struggling? No, Rebel have a good car now. You know, maybe not as good as the McLaren, but it's there. Right, there we go. We're going to get the Jiggy. And that's going to be the first Jiggy of the episode. There we go. Right, so that's something done. Now, mainly what we want to do now is go back to the small dinosaur. And because there's a lot of things we need to do with that small dinosaur. There's a lot of things we need to do with them. Right. And I know we unlock Grunty's Industries. Oh, yeah, shit. Fuck. Wait, damn it. I forgot we unlocked Grunty's Industries, didn't we? That's what we was going to do. We was going to look for the Jam Jars things to unlock new abilities. That's what we was going to do. Right. Let's get to this warp pad. And let's be getting out of here. Or do we make the... Should we make the tent smaller? Let's make the tent smaller. There's a lot of things to do in this game. But I love it. You see that? It's actually mind-blowing that they was able to get a game this big, where you got to travel back and forth and stuff, into one little old N64 cartridge, which, you know, is so weak, like, for the power, in terms of what we could have today. It's crazy to think they could do this. Especially with Zelda, though. That was, I think, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, they blow my mind the most. Because they're crazy, you just sink so many hours into it. Because that's what it's about, isn't it? How many hours you can sink into a game. Like, you think about it, like, I probably sank more hours into Ocarina of Time than I did into Starfield. Now, fuck graphics and everything. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, no, I didn't, did I? I did. Ah, shit. Right, we need to put it back down. I didn't even mean to do that. I don't know why. I was thinking it was a warp pad, wasn't I? I think, right, I'm going to say it now. There can't only be one thing to do with the big dinosaur, right? Or two things. We've done two things. They got to be more than that, so... I'd say there's probably at least one more thing, right? But I think of the small dinosaur, there might be a lot more to do with them. That's one thing to leave in the comments. What's your favourite Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie transformation? You know, whether it be in Mumbo transformation on Banjo-Kazooie or Humba Wumba transformation on Banjo-Tooie. What is your favourite? I mean... I'm not even sure what my favourite one is. Oh, Pumpkin Banjo. Pumpkin Banjo is my favourite by a long shot. It's just so cute, isn't it? I would love to have like a little figure of that. I know they have the Bee Banjo. They like somewhat like a company made it. It actually looks so nice. I would love to have that. Imagine having that. But I want the Pumpkin Banjo. No, leave that in the comments too. Have they officially? You know, well, not. I don't know. It's not officially, is it? It's like partnered. Like just a thing they done, like a limited availability one. But I would spend over £100 on one of them. I tell you what, if they release a Pumpkin Banjo, You know, that's something that would be cool. To actually, do you know, like, if you was a good artist, to create things, not create like your own things, like, and do it, like, that'd be cool. But create video game things, like, especially on games that have big communities, and, like, you know, go online and type in Ray, right? And then type in Banjo Tooie. There is no, like, official merchandise you can buy, and this game has such a big community. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy that it has such a big community, and there's nothing. They don't make money off it or anything. All you can do is just buy, like, Ray Replay Collection, or, you know, there's nothing you can do. You can't buy. There's no way to give Ray money for this great game. They're so stupid. I'd buy so much merchandise. You know, for this, I would buy so much merchandise. You know, I tell you what, if they ever do get around to making a new Banjo game or remastered Banjo game, any of them, even Nuts and Bolts, right? I would get all the merchandise. I would get all the merchandise. I might see if I can get some custom merchandise for Banjo Kazooie. I think that's the reason I don't have merchandise though, because you either got to spend a lot of money on old merchandise, or, well, yeah, there's nothing else to it. You know, there's nothing else to it at all. You either spend a lot of money, or you just wait, or just buy some custom ones, right? This is what I'm really not sure about, right? Why can't we get through there? Now I'm thinking, like, is this something that we can eat or something that we can do? Like, that sounds stupid, actually. No, wait, because, like, he can't do any abilities, can he? You know, there gotta be something he can do, because otherwise there's no need to be in him. He's just Banjo who can't do nothing. You know, like, see, like, he can. He just jumps. Okay, I'm starting to think that could be glitched, right? So what I'm going to do, MTL said if I wanted to spawn him, well, not spawn it, you know what I mean? If I want to summon him for this video or whatever, I've got to go make him a cup of tea. So I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to make MTL a cup of tea, right? And I will be right back now, okay? I'm going to go make him some tea. I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, well, and one more thing. That's one thing I don't want to forget. I've got, like, loads of these posters down here. They did release NES ones for Mario Bros 1, 2, and 3, and I really want them. I do really want them. I'm not even sure if they're still in stock, but I want them to do, like, another N64 collection. Or, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I haven't looked for ages, right? They do it when a new collection comes out. I guarantee you they've got a GameCube collection, and I guarantee you they've got a Super Mario Sunshine one. I'm gonna look, right? If they've got a Mario 64 one, no, if they've got a Super Mario Sunshine one, I'm gonna do something terrible. Because I know it'd be out of stock. Because it'd piss me off. People goon about the fucking GameCube. But people who never even have any interest in it before, you know. Fair enough, you know, if you have interest in it. Right, but if you get it and you hate Mario Sunshine and you're trying to resell it, well, fuck you, because that's my favourite game. I own 3 Mario Sunshines. I've got 3 of these, you know, and 2 of them are in, like, this is the original one we've had since, like, the release. These 2 ones I bought last year in very good condition. If you want one, I'll give her away if you want, if you haven't got one. GameCube posters. I guarantee you there's one. What is it? Nintendo rewards. Okay, I'm gonna keep this in. Rewards. If they've released one, I need to get a Nintendo Switch Online again and just get the points, because they delete them after a while. Let's have a look. Unless they're too busy doing Mario Kart crap. Yeah, there you go, the NES ones are out of stock. Yeah, that's kind of gutting, but I'm not too concerned about that. To be in a way, I know I wanted to get them all. That doesn't bother me that much. You still get the Game Boy Advance ones, right? Which is really cool. You know, you get a really cool set of games, and the Game Boy one. So the other ones will be back in stock. They will be back in stock. It's just I need to get it because I know fully well, and I know 100% there's a GameCube one going to come out. 100%. It's gonna, there's going to be a GameCube one coming out, so I need to get that right. So I'm going to go and summon MTL, and he's going to help me. Because all I want to know, just one simple thing. Can I do that? And I'm going to get myself another sparkling water, right? So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back now. I just went and got MTL. I'm going to pour myself some sparkling water first, though. But yes, I'm stuck. And I've done this before, right? I think I've got 9 jiggies on this world before, or something like that. And I know I've done everything with Dinosaur Banjo. And this is like the easiest bit, but I really don't understand what's going on. Right? So, got your chair there. And yeah, MTL, you might not see him on the camera, but he's you. He is you. Right, I've got a cup of tea as well, and I made him one. Let me show him. Let me show the camera. Don't read the cup. Do not read it. Great pleasure in introducing MTL. 4 ribs, isn't it? Not like the Eminem song, isn't it?
Is this the art? Can you hear me?
Alright, so we're gonna webcam's gonna cut off now, and we're gonna go back. Wave goodbye to the webcam. Okay, there we go. Right, so this is what I want to show you, MTL, right? So you come out of Humbawamba's hut. Wait, what? No, don't look at me like that. He's looking at me funny, alright? Lucky you didn't watch episode 7, right? So, see these doors, where are they?
You roll.
But I can't. What button is it to roll?
I don't know. Look at the controls.
It's not working.
You don't have to unlock it, dude.
That's what I was thinking.
You know, you...
I was thinking that. Let me talk to Humber. No funny ideas, MTL. Let's talk to Humber. Alright. Jump in pool if one... Oh, fuck off.
I don't speak to that like that young woman.
Young woman? What do you mean?
What?
No, I'm joking. I know. You told me the other day.
Told you what?
You said she was 15.
Just rumours.
Rumours? So I put myself at risk because of rumours?
Yeah.
Wait, that's on... Okay, let's just not go down this line. No going down this line, right? So, what do...
What button is it to roll with the big T-Rex?
B. It don't work with this one. Wait, did he make Banjo's fall sound when he fell? I thought he did just now. Actually not sure you do then.
I need to read.
Does he, you must have to learn it somewhere, to be honest. Because, yeah, that's the thing with this dinosaur, there's a lot of doors. There is a lot of doors, but, yeah. We'll have to, well, travel around. Wow, a new dinosaur, what are you doing? Vicious T-Rex. Oh, what are you? You're not that vicious. You don't even know how to roar properly. No, I don't think we do. Ah, there we go. Thanks. Let's go roar at someone. Ah, there we go. I found out.
Yep.
Yeah. I was talking to him right there. Can you just talk to random enemies then? And they see? I can roll now. So
I was gonna say you can roll, but you've already figured out.
Yep.
I was reading the strategy guide booklet.
Shut the fuck up. We don't have a strategy guide book.
I was reading Wikipedia.
Oh, no.
I was seeing if it was glitch free. I wasn't gonna tell you if it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I always remember roaring though to get in these doors. That's why I was confused. There you go. See, that's what you gotta do. Roar and then open. Right. So this dinosaur is like far more useful, isn't it, than the other one?
Smaller the better.
There we go. There's a Cheeto page. So we're instantly making progress now because we've not made a lot in this one. So let's see what this sign says. Roar, 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 roar. And then the getting prize will be yours. Roar, 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 roar. So you gotta do
Most cold.
where to?
Probably where you do it. Can you see any doors that look suspicious?
No, not yet.
Anywhere you can visibly see the G's? That's probably where.
Not yet.
Probably where you have to do it.
Okay, this just gives us a shortcut up here. And we've moved Unga Bunga of Boo.
Read the sign.
Only when the secret code of the dinosaurs is heard will this jiggy be yours. Okay, I can't remember how many roars or things there were, so we're gonna go talk back to that jam jars. I was too busy roaring myself.
Can I just ask a question? Where is Jam Jazz from? I bet he's from Worcester, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never asked him.
Well,
Bottles just presented himself like that.
he's from Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
Also, his cousin's probably from somewhere near, right?
I don't know. Could be. Ask him.
Well, he's a complete cunt, so he's really from Worcester.
The way I see it, Jam Jars is so uninteresting that I don't care where he's from.
That's racist.
That we just don't listen to him. This is why I had to come back to this sign. You see that? Right. So. Right. There we go. Roar, 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 roar. Was it roar, 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 roar? Okay. Let me make sure that again.
Do you want me to write that down for you?
No. Roar, 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 roar. I can do this with roars. Okay. Roar, 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 roar. Okay. Roar, 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 roar. I think I got that wrong, didn't I?
The power of autism, people.
Right, so a lot of roars. Let's go and do this, lads. Let's go and do this.
Why didn't they do a pirate level?
I know.
Bar.
I know Jolly Roger's Lagoon kind of is,
Yeah,
but
but
it's only one pirate in the thing.
There should be a secret pirate code where you gotta go bar.
Oh, no, the bars. We want to play like that's what we want to find. We want to find a pirate game and play a co-op.
We're not allowed to play pirate.
No, there's Sea of Thieves, but this it's boring as fuck. You know, I don't like running around playing a game where you can only get cosmetics. To me, that's boring. Well, there's Black Flag, but that's probably like Team Deathmatch or something, isn't it? The online on there. If there is online on there.
I want to watch you play Black Flag. Now, you may not like Assassin's Creed.
No, I don't.
But you like pirates.
Yeah. Alright, so if we go back over here now, this is the secret dinosaur Morse code, right? And it's roar, 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 roar. There you go. And there we go. I wonder if I've got that one on the 360. I probably have him now.
I knows.
Can I just say, is that all you do with the dinosaur?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think that's what I mean. There's not many things you can actually do with both dinosaurs. Now it's up to the nest, right? Now I'm not even sure if I can get up there yet. Maybe there's things I gotta do before it.
Have you got them boots you saw on the ground?
What were they? The spring boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them.
Good.
Right. See? Making progress, making progress. But that dinosaur seems more useful than the other one. The other one, it's just... Well, the one ginger that you gotta get, you're basically not even him. Because you just need to press the plate. The pressure plate. That's it. That's all you need to do. What's the other thing then? Yeah, just scaring the one off. But you could probably do that with a small one, can't you? Actually, no, I don't think you can. He probably doesn't care about the small one. Alright. So, we've got to go back up top. Now, I'm not sure what everything else is, because I'm only on 3 jiggies still. I'm not gonna... It's not concerning.
Have you got the ones that we was talking about? The one where the dinosaur stomps you?
I remember that bit, but I haven't been up there yet.
I think you can do one of them now, right?
Yeah, I think you need to unlock a different move or something, don't you? Something like that. Right, to go all the way up here. Oh, that's what I was doing. I think I fell, didn't I, when I was jumping across here the other day? Something like that. Right. What am I on? What's the 1 hour 35 currently? Right, this is past the nest. Yeah, that's exactly what I done. Okay, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It does. Well, it does matter. Have I been up there? Why do I feel like I've not been up there? No, it's just clockwork kazooie eggs. Now we gotta go back round. Back around the other way, Anna. Damn. I'm quite boiling wearing this jumper. What I'm wearing. Okay, right, so making our way back over there. So a lot of spring boots needed and stuff, but we can do it. We can do it. See, this is my fear about playing this game on YouTube. The fact that it's just too long. Obviously, it's okay if I was doing a longer playthrough of it, but I'm not. I'm doing it all before Halloween.
In my opinion, it's not really a Halloween game.
Shut up! It is.
No. The first one is, and then the other one is like Grundy's Revenge. And I don't think she would care if it was in Halloween or not. Reminds me of a game in August or something.
Fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Shut up.
Hey!
What's Augusty about this game?
The fact that it's not really scary.
But it is. Haven't you seen some of the boss fights on it?
Haven't you seen the other Banjo game?
Yeah.
That was terrifying to me when I was a child.
It's more magical, the first one.
It's scary.
No, that's one thing I criticised about this game, even though I love this game. Do you know the... Well, you can see the top of the... You know the last bit of the game? You can see it, can't you? From... Oh my dearie me. Yeah, okay, just ignore me. Ignore me.
Okay.
Alright, you could... Alright, that's what I was telling you, MTL. You could see the top of the place, can't you? From the Quagmire.
Yeah.
Right, and you only need 36 jiggies to get up there. Banjo-Kazooie, you know, you can't see the top of the tower till you have like fucking 800 notes or 770 notes or something like that. You know. It's crazy. You need to basically get to the very last world.
I'm pretty sure you need like most of the G's as well, right? You need like 80 odd.
Yeah, aren't you? It don't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that at all. What do you need to finish this game? Like 68 jiggies or something?
70.
Or 70, yeah. But I don't know, that's like... Yeah, it feels like you need a lot, right? But then again, it also... I don't know. It's because you could see it so early on, it doesn't feel as magical as the first game. Especially when you're playing through the first game for the first time. You're always wondering, like, what the hell is up there? You know? What was the last fight going to be like? What was everything going to be like about it? This one, I wasn't like that. I was like, ah. I don't know. I can't even remember what I thought now.
Remember, don't fuck up this time.
So it's just this, innit?
Hold up and press A.
Okay.
Do you need to talent drop?
Okay, so we need to go... Do we have to go down here? I'm assuming there's going to be spring boots somewhere, is there? Am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
Probably. I don't remember. Have you been in the water yet?
Yeah.
You've seen those as well?
Oh, jam jars. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Why? It's not through there, is it? Or is it? I swear there's like a big dinosaur-y thing around here somewhere. It's not in here though, is it?
As I said, did you see what's his name in there? Yeah.
No, see, there's nothing in here. So we're getting back out. I've done it. You see jam jars, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is somewhere. I think it might be higher up. There's like a big dinosaur higher up.
Yeah, so you've defeated the Loch Ness monster, right?
Yeah, he's up the top, isn't he?
Ah, okay. And the pterodactyl?
He's up the top too.
Oh. I honestly don't remember how.
Why are you spoiling this game?
I'm not. You said you did.
I've never played this game before. What are you talking about?
You just said yes. I'd gone to do it.
I was joking.
I didn't realize you.
I know where they. I know where they are anyway. Both of them, because the one the Loch Ness monster. The viewers will know that's the one that plays on the intro to the game, doesn't it? If you put the controller down, and I think the other bit does too. I think it shows a lot, doesn't it, of the fight?
Yeah.
But I'm not even sure where it is. That's one thing I'm not even certain of.
Oh, so you haven't done that?
Shut the fuck up!
I just asked.
There's nothing else in this place, is there? There's nothing over there.
No, I know where the other fight is anyway.
Wait, why'd you tell me to come back in here?
I didn't.
What the fuck? Oh, I thought you were saying as if I missed something.
No.
Oh, what?
I never said go in yet. I said, did you do the fight yet? And you said, yes, you have.
I didn't.
I said, did you do what's it called yet?
Okay, it's okay. I appreciate your help.
We can cut this out, right?
No, I'm not cutting anything, huh? This is all like playthrough, isn't it, of the game?
Are you
with the
retarded?
minutes clocking out?
Do you know on telly when they say, well, cut that out, and they don't cut it out? And you're supposed to agree with me?
Oh, yeah, we'll cut that out, yeah.
Okay. You gotta cut the other bit out, not just because it pissed me off.
No.
See, you're not very in sync with my intelligence, are you?
What are you talking about?
I'm smarter than you.
Ah, yeah.
And you're not very smart.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Have you been through there?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going back now and I'm gonna get it up to the cliff top. I think we need some like boots or something to get up there. I can't remember now. Okay. Was there something up there? Oh, you can go if you want now, by the way, if you want to go back in your game.
Great, you can fuck off now.
Why?
I don't know, you haven't appreciated.
What the fuck, MTR?
My work here is done, but not appreciated. Commit suicide.
It was very. Wait, whoa! Your work was very appreciated, MTR. I'm not actually sure how you get up there then. How do you? It seems like we need something. Maybe go in here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know why MTR doesn't seem to be in the best of moods today, but there we go. He still helped. But yeah, me and him, we did start a Lego Indiana Jones playthrough not too long ago. If you want to watch it. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? I'll tell you what. I'll speed this up. Okay, alright. This is all cut out anyway, but... yeah. To the town of our free, around us rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. He came there to ask no questions. I forgot the fucking words. How do I forget the words to that song? I've listened to that song like 400 times. The stranger there amongst them had a big iron on his hip. Okay, let me do a different song, which I'm more familiar with, because I haven't listened to it in a while. Ah, shit. I was enjoying that then. Why did I go and forget all the bloody lyrics? Ah. He came running from the south side, so looking all around. After Texas Red. Alien. I see, look, I know all the fucking words to it, but in the wrong order. That's bad, isn't it? Especially for a song that I like. I actually like that song so much. Fucking... I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, Marty Robbins. I apologize. I apologize. I do apologize, Marty Robbins. Tonight we're setting the woods on fire. I'll just sing Hank Williams instead. But I can't be bothered. Because we're back here now. I don't need to sing. You don't have to listen to me singing and forgetting words. Because, well, you know. I should have sung some Johnny Cash. I think I wouldn't have forgot the words then. You know. Right, so this is the path to the nest. Let's get by here and spring up here. Hey, there we go. Oh, you down there. Steal my eggs, would you? And take this. Wait, was he challenging us? Was he challenging us? I don't get that. Oh, the problem is, you know, you want to know the problem? We're out of fucking health. So all that fucking sped up gameplay, you know, all that for what? You know, we're just gonna die. I forgot about our health situation. We're fucked. Oh, that helps us a lot. That does help us a lot, right? And all this part of you suggests that, guy, you made it. Come on, I dare you to come up the stairs. I'll show you what happens to egg robbing biz. We haven't even fucking touched your egg, you fucking bastard. Right. What this explains, it explains to us quite a few things, right? Well, first off, it explains us where the rest of the bloody collectibles are, doesn't it? Alright, so what I'm assuming is you wanna get ice eggs and put it out the fire. No. They can like double hit you. You gotta watch for them. Right, so we kind of want one of those things, don't we? Right, there we go. We kind of want. Alright, talon, trot, and jump. Right, we kind of want one of those honeycomb things, like very desperately, very desperately. But at least we can fast travel up. You know, that is a huge bonus to this. That's a huge bonus to this. Anyway, next episode we're gonna head into not Witchy World, Corny's Industries and do some stuff there, right? So this part, right, is pretty tricky. Okay, there is like, yeah, there's boss music, but there's no boss, and you'll see what I mean now. All right, so there's like 3 things you can do there. Do you really have to come up here with Mambo as well? This bit's difficult. I think this bit's difficult. Stompadon. I tell you what. Do you know the easiest thing is to get? Let's just try it first, right? I think. Okay, we died. We did die, right? But it should just put us back in the start of this room. It's pretty awkward, right? Because I think if it stomps you, fuck. If it stomps you, it kills you, right? I'll tell you what we'll do. We won't do that bit in this one. I'm thinking like, it might take damage off you, right? I don't know if it kills you. It might just take damage off you. I think the actual best thing to do is just try and do the boss fight, right? So we'll travel back up there, do the boss fight. And come and do that when we get more health for the honeycombs, right? Even though it can be done now. One thing we do need, right? We do need to go back to the warp pad, because otherwise it's just gonna take us far too long to get back up to where we just once was, right? But that's one thing I'm going to do, right? If I can't get this game done, I'm gonna say now, right? I'm gonna be recording, right? So today, which is Tuesday, so 21st, which is today, up to the 23rd, and if I don't make a lot of progress, I might have to call the game off. For this month, and just try, like, you know, extend it to next month and take my time a little bit longer with it. I'll tell you that. But I have got quite a lot of recording sessions to do, because I'm probably going to do another. So this episode's near 2 hours. I'm going to do another 2-hour episode after this, right? I'm going to go in a minute, though. I'm going to go back after I finish this one. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to apologize to MTL, because I've realized what I was doing. I wasn't treating him nice. Yeah. I'll apologize to him. See, that was me. I think I wasn't being very nice to him, was I? Okay, Terry's nest. Right, so we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna go on CMTL. Okay, where does this take us then? Inside the mountain. Now, yes, right, there's two things here, right, and I'll tell you what, like I was saying, right, MTL was saying about the Loch Ness Monster, and I think he's down there. Has someone been repairing holes in the nest recently? So I'm assuming there's something blocked off up here. Oh, we actually fell. I didn't mean to do that. So I guess we're going to go into this, like, unintentionally. I didn't even want to do that. Like, as you can bloody see. If I wanted to do it, I would have been down here. Yeah, I would just jump down here by my own. Oh, dear. Because then we've fallen all the way down and... Am I right in saying that that is the thing? Yeah, I think it is, right? So I think you have to access a pad to get up there, though. And I'm not sure how you do that. A flight pad, right? That makes more sense. It makes a lot more sense. It looks like you can spring up there, but you could probably just land up there, to be honest. Yeah, let's go and do this. We've thrown a feather, so we don't need to get any, right? So let's activate this. But we could just go all the way back to the top now. So that's also another bonus, right? Let's just have a look around, because there's a few things. There could be a few things in you, right? I'm assuming it's good, right? It's flying, right? Banjo Tooie, flying Banjo Tooie. There's got to be some sort of thing around here for us. Oh. I'm assuming that can't be burned, but right. So that's just for the boss fight. It seems the other one. Just having a look around, see if there's any well, any collectibles for us. To be honest, that's all I'm concerned with, and it doesn't seem to be any. But I'm probably wrong, because this is Banjo Tooie, and there probably is some sort of collectible for us that we don't know about yet. Anyway, right, I'm gonna get down by because it looks like there's a switch, right? Yep, there is. There we go. That brings up this pathway. Now, I'm not too sure actually what goes on down by here, right? Oh, Chomposaurus. I tell you what, this will make it interesting. So the next episode's not really dry. I'm going to do the other boss fight in the next episode, so we'll end on this one. Oh, that was uncalled for. That was very uncalled for. Inside shot. No. How about with my little stomach problem? Do you want to hear what you have got to do? These nasty blag ulcers keep appearing from my stomach lining, and they really hurt. I want you to shoot them before they disappear. Again, blue ones are worth 3 points, green ones are worth 2 points, and red ones are only worth 1 point. Okay, so this is like a game. I'm okay with that, right? Go 75 points. You're paying a lot, right? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's fucking go. And we can just auto fire, right? So all we want to do here is make sure we just hit as many things as we can, right? And there's a blue one. The blue ones seem to be a little bit more difficult to get. Okay. 75 points. I said we can do that. We can do that, right? But this is not really a boss fight, is it, to be honest? But we will end on this because we've been on here for ages. But I'm going to do another episode right after this anyway, right? And the next episode, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be longer, right? And I'm going to keep you entertained. I'm going to be another guest appearance from MTL. Next episode, we could talk about different things. This one, we talked, we stayed talking about, like, games and things like that, speed runs. That was interesting. But next episode, we'll change up a bit, shall we? We'll talk about future games we can play again. Like, I know I've talked about Ocarina of Time a lot, but I think MTL wants to do Viva Pinata on his channel. We might have touched on that in episode 1, but he wants to do that. And I've got a sealed copy of it, don't we? So, yeah. It was a biscuit. Please take it with you when you leave. There we go. There is another jigsaw piece for us. Right, there we go. Do you want to try the game again? No, and we don't. And we're up to 40 now. Now, that's where I wanted to get last episode, I believe. And we just, well, there we go. That would have taken us a long, long time, wouldn't it? Right, but that is a lot of progress for this episode. I know we know where a lot of things are in Pterodactyl Land. We do know where a lot of things are, right? So we are making really good progress. It would be lovely to get our last Cheeto page and our last Jinjo. I'm okay, right? I'm okay getting those. I hate running around looking for things like the small things. No, I hate doing that, right? I love looking around for Jiggies, so I'd rather do that. See, it's like Jolly Roger's Lagoon. We know where the Jiggies are, but I don't know where those Cheeto pages are, and I don't know where those Jinjos up, but I do think there's one thing, right? The submarine has like a radar thing. There's got to be something to do with that, isn't it? It's got to be one thing to do with it at least, right? So we're probably going to end the year on this one. So anyway, we've got them on the full screen now. Yeah, so this is going to be the end of Banjo Tooie episode 9. Yep, episode 9. Yeah, well, next episode we're going to go straight into a boss fight. There we go. And then we'll make some progress in Witchy World and try and unlock the new things with the jam jars. It's going to be a good one, the next one. You don't want to miss it. This one was okay, right? It was okay. It was a bit boring. We didn't get a Jiggy till like an hour in, but this one was okay. Anyway, this is the end of Banjo Tooie episode 9. Over and out.